Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2012 Chevy Suburban LT two-wheel drive, silver on the outside with black leather interior, with factory 20-inch polished wheels. It has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee, as well as for an extended warranty. We're located at 3071 Northwest 107th Avenue in Doral, Florida, which is the same thing as Miami, Florida. 33172 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 7, Monday to Friday, at 10 to 6 on Saturday, closed on Sunday. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 32,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Alright, one of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start. I'll show you how that works. Cars to be locked. Press and hold the little circle up here, and the car turns right on. This is a really neat feature, especially in the summer when it's hot outside. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so with the AC, and it will cool down the car for you. And in the winter, the opposite. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, the heater will come on as well and it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, just unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, press the little circle again, and the car turns right off. All right, let's go ahead and get inside of it, show you the interior options. Again, it's got the 20-inch polished wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, factory running boards, roof rack with crossbars that slide up and down the rail so they can tie up the luggage. The door panels are all black with a wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control, a manual tilt wheel down here, automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, heated seats, driver's side power seat, which makes the seat go back and forth and also up and down, manual recliner, and manual lumbar support. Let's go ahead and pan over the seating area so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting. And there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Seat side airbags, curtain side airbags, bucket seats in the front with console. Like I said before, a full bench in the middle. So we got 2 in the front and 3 more here, that's 5. And a full bench in the rear for a total of 8 passengers. Got rear AC vents back here and map lights for the rear row passengers. And a set of AC vents and map lights over here for the middle row. These are for the rear row, these are for the middle row. Alright, in the back of the center console, there's AC controls for the middle row passengers and also stereo controls. Cigarette light adapter for your chargers and a cup holder here for your drinks. There are anchors on, sorry about that, there are anchors on 3 positions, here and here. Also in the middle, you can see them there, and that's where you can put your baby car seat. You can put your baby car seat on either one of these 3 positions. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can flip this down and use it as an armrest and cup holder. Alright, left rear door panel. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. Let me show you how that works. Give that a half a twist to the left. You can do that with a key or a screwdriver, it doesn't matter. And that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage them, the only handle that can open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, twist it back to the right and this handle will start working again. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get inside, get it started, show you the interior options. Alright, turn on the AC, okay. Alright, we got dual climate control. Let's start from the bottom up. Cigarette lighter adapters here and here. Power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals away from you or towards you, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. This is to disable the parking sensors. This is to disable the traction control. Dual climate control. What does that mean? Well, I'm putting the passenger side, let's say, at 68 degrees, while the driver's side is at 60. And all it really does is makes this vent here and that vent over there blow at 68. Well, this one here and this one over here will blow at 60 or whatever it is you set it to. Let's put it back down because it's nice and warm outside today. Alright, it does have the Bose stereo sound system. And let's have a listen. By the way, you got remote controls on the steering wheel here. Raise the volume. Lower the volume. Mute it. These buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set here yourself, which of course can be changed. This one here is your seek button, takes you to the next available station. Your source button, that's to navigate from AM to FM to XM. And yes, this vehicle has XM capability, although right now it's in preview mode because you have to sign up for a subscription. Once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you can answer the phone over here and hang it up over here. If you're not using the Bluetooth, you can hold down the mute button to access your voice commands. Cruise control on the left hand side of the steering wheel here. Car has 68,660 miles. To the right of that, you got the outside temperature and a compass. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. 5.3 liter V8. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only light that's on there, that's a seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing a seatbelt to shoot a video. You got a towing haul mode here. You press the button. A yellow wagon is going to appear on your tachometer. That is to disable the overdrive and to make the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load. When you're done towing, press the button again. The yellow wagon goes away. You're back into normal shifting. You got also a manual shifting mode. I'll show you how that works. Right now we are in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it most of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, go down to them. You'll see a 1 appear next to it. That means we're in first gear. If I tap on the plus, every time I tap on the plus, it's going to shift a gear all the way up to 6, as this vehicle has a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it downshifts. Nothing's happening now because we're not moving, but if we were, you'd be controlling the transmission shifting. That doesn't interest you, just put it back on the D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do all the shifting for you. Alright. Over here you got your onboard computer, trip settings, and systems checks, and that's all going to display right in there where the odometer is at. The front windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch of the window to go down. You do have turn signal in the mirrors, and they're power folding. Okay. The window up. Okay, you got your trailer brake assist over here. Cruise control on this side. I think I already showed you that. Let's see here. If we put the vehicle in reverse, you got a color backup camera on your rear view mirror. Okay. This vehicle is equipped also with the OnStar system. If you purchase this vehicle from us, we'll get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. And let me tell you what OnStar does for you. For example, if you get into a car accident, any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you to the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. If you have any other kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar center will assist you without emergency. If you're lost any directions, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour phone number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If your check engine light comes on, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on and diagnose the vehicle remotely, tell you what's wrong with it, and how to proceed to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com, and don't forget to mention our dealer for your 90-day free trial. Okay, cup holders here in the center, which this piece is actually removable. You can take it out, so in case you spill soda or coffee, whatever you do, you can take it out, hit it with a hose, and bring it back inside the car. You got storage in here. Cigarette lighter adapter, and above that you got the USB port. The main glove box is over here, and then there's the owner's manual. Alright, I think we're ready to move on from here, so let's turn off the car and let's move to the middle row and rear row sections of the vehicle. I've already shown you in this side here, so let's skip this side since we already seen it, to the back. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. These are your parking sensors. There's 2 on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you approach another vehicle or object. Your towing package right here, class 3, and you got an electrical connection there ready to go for all your towing needs. Rear wiper. Inside the glass you got the little orange lines, which is your rear window defogger. Right rear tail light. It is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per dollar, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put regular unleaded or premium unleaded. Gotta unlock the car here. Okay. Back here you got your 50 bench row seat. This is a Suburban, which has the extra cargo space here, even with the seats up. The Tahoe, those seats would actually be like up to here, and you wouldn't have much room back here. Now these seats, there's several things you could do with them. They're independent from each other, so you could do one side, you can move one side and not the other, or you can move them both. The first thing you could do is by pulling on handle number 1, the seat back is going to flop and it's going to look like that. Now after you pull up a handle number 1, if you want to move the seat out of the way to go in to have a little more room here, after you pull up on handle number 1, the seat will drop back, and then now you lift it from the back to the front, kind of like this, and it's going to stand up right up against the back of the middle row seat to give you more room. Now if you want complete room, you want to take them out completely. After you pull up on handle number 1, grab handle number 3, which is the big one here, and then once it's down, once the backrest is down, you pull and the seat comes right out. And because they're independent from each other, you can do one side and not the other, or you can do them both. Another cigarette light adapter here for your charges. Go ahead and close back here. Alright, let's come around to the passenger side. 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors. Right rear door panel. A little sun's coming in now, so it's a little bit hard to see. Again, you got the full bench row seat here. To gain access to the third row is very simple. You pull up on this and the seat will flip down and get out of the way to give you nice and easy access to the third row. Give you another look at the headliner here from a different angle. You can see that there are no cuts, stains, burn holes. It's not sagging anywhere. Right front door panel. And you do have power seat on the passenger side. Remember the seat, you can make the seat move back and forth and also up and down. And then this is your manual lumbar and your manual recliner. Let's pan over the seating area one more time before we conclude the video. Before we conclude the video, I would like to talk to you briefly about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even get some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply just want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right up at the top, you'll see a tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.